wakatupata tukiuza, wakatupiga, wakapiga bwana, wakamkata mkono.
Kuna mshale nilirushwa hapa, kuna ingine hapa, ingine ikafunja hii kidole.
I knew it was a friend of my neighbors who came and violated me.
I found myself on the like it was on the riverbank. I didn't have my clothes on and tried to recall what had happened to me.
My name is Stanislaus Philip Alusiola. I am a volunteer coordinator with Kibera Community Justice Center. We have dealt with a number of victims who are ranging from those who are actually affected physically in terms of rape, those whose relatives were killed, those who lost property, and those who were evicted from other areas and only ran to Kibera as their last refuge.
Kwa majina naitwa Ibrahim Ramadhan, na mimi pia jina la utani ama la kijiji naitwa Kalule Promotion. Kijana mmoja alikuwa upande huu wetu. Akatupwa akapigwa na mawe. Alikuwa Mluya huyo kijana. Si anatoka damu. Sasa hivi tunampeleka Bagazi kufika kwa barabara naye sasa tukasimamishwa. Wakaambia yule jamaa, wewe namna gani, toa kitambulisho. Jamaa akasema kitambulisho gani? Nikasema huyu ni rafiki yetu, tunasaidiana kutupa nini? Kupigana. Na kweli jamaa alikuwa anasaidia upande huu wetu, lakini alikuwa Mluya. Sasa sijui kama ni wale alikuwa hajafanywa tahara. Sasa kwenda mbele kidogo, jamaa akapigwa panga. Pigwa panga, nikaambiwa wewe ndio unasaidia hawa watu. Mimi niamini, nikastuka, nikasikia ikasema hapana. Ule jamaa wamama tena wakasema huyu tulikuwa naye. Ndio wamama kaenda kutusindikiza kufika kwa reli, nikakutana na kundi lingine mbaya kabisa. Sasa wale wakali kabisa, hao ndio sawa kampeleka kwa kona huko. Kumpeleka kwa kona huko akamwambia kitambulisho. Nikamwambia hapana huyu, nikaambiwa hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Waenda huko kwa kona, kitambulisho, jamaa nilishtukia mimi, nikafukuzwa. Mimi nikaenda tu Bagazi. Kurudi hivi nikakuta amekata.
I remember being hit so hard on the back of my head. And after that, I came back in my senses the following day, which was fast. I recalled the last moment that I was alive, and I remember what kind of people I had met. So that is when I realized I had been raped.
Before post-election violence of 0708, I was living in Juja town. That is where I was doing my business of mobile phone accessories soap. I had been there for the last 17 years before that year of 07. On the date 18th of January 08, that is the day I lost my both limbs. That is the day my wife lost both of his teeth. That is the day that my daughter also was messed up with, and up to now she is deaf and dumb because of that situation.
Kabla ya uchaguzi nilikuwa ninakaa Eldoret maili 4, na nilikuwa na maisha mazuri sana, maana shamba yenye nilikuwa nayo nilikuwa napanda mboga, nikawa na biashara ya nguo, nikawa na mifuko, nikawa najisikia vizuri. Alafu mimi ni mwimbaji pia, nikawa ninafanya contract zangu za kuimba.
Kwa majina yangu naitwa Jane Wangui. Nina mume na watoto 5. Kabla ya uchaguzi nilikuwa na biashara pia nilikuwa mkulima.
The commission therefore declares Honorable Mwai Kibaki as the president of Kenya.
Tangazo yalipotangazwa tu, walinirep mbele ya mume wangu na mbele ya watoto.
So that night, somebody who I knew it was a friend of my neighbors who came, and because there was a police patrol and there was also regular shooting, a shootout within the area, he said that he was running away from the police and that even they were also bad boys and they wanted to kill him. And as he came in, he shut the gate behind me and rushed to the door. I rushed to my door. So he came in, and that's when I realized that he was very drunk and he must have been high on something. We got into a big scuffle, got into a big fight, and then that's when he violated me.
We have been giving them psychological support and telling them that sometimes these things happen, and if they happen, you have to seek legal redress, because most of the victims do not even know. One, they fear the police. For example, those who are raped fear the police. And if they don't fear the police, they fear anything in police uniform. An example of a lady who was raped by police or by people who are in police uniform. The daughter was taken away. She has never seen her up to today. 2-3 years down the line, she had not reported that matter.
Hizo mshale zilikuwa na sumu. Nafikiri kuna barua hapo. Mnaweza zipitia mtaona. Hizo mshale zilikuwa na sumu. Siruhusiwi kupata jasho. Nikitoka jasho kidogo, damu inaanza.
Mimi mwenyewe nina shida. Niliporepiwa niliambukizwa. Niko HIV positive. So nina shida katika mwili wangu, mume wangu ana shida. Sasa ni nani atakayesaidia watoto?
We are just there inside, going on with life, but it is very difficult. Up to date, I am a dependent to people because I must be supported for my day-to-day life to continue. Come 2010, the government recognized that there are IDPs, and there was a slot of 10,000 that was being given to IDPs in Nyanza now. That reached some, and other people didn't receive anything. And I am among those people who received nothing.
Children have been born of these heinous crimes. And those children are 5 years old now. They eat, they sleep, they are dressed, and they need to go to school. So it would be just due consideration, and it would just be human and humane enough just to implement at least priority of the CJRC report.
I think those who did this must come out and talk about us. We should not be kept at the cupboard corners. No, you know, there were people who did this, and practically we were attacked. So these people who did this must come out and ask for forgiveness.
My name is Tom Onzere. I'm a human rights defender and working with an NGO, Western Rights Empowerment Program. I started working on issues of human rights from around 2008, just after that's the post-election violence. Victims in Western Kenya, as such as I told you, they do not have a voice. And also they have not been together. There's been a lot of apathy because of many organizations coming, documenting their stories and nothing forthcoming. But the real issue is that the victims have not even been able to set up a strong IDP network to champion their cause. In Vihiga, we found there were 18 fatalities during the post-election violence and about 30 injuries.
All rise. The International Criminal Court is now in session. Ludianza Corpenal International, 8th word.
The ICC is dealing with the bigger fish. But now, the people who actually did this thing are those that are seen here every good day.
Until death, I will not forget what happened because it lives in my memory.
Wameniharibia maisha yangu. Mimi naishi maisha ya dawa. dawa zinachosha, kila siku, asubuhi, jioni, asubuhi, jioni, kila siku. Na nimemeza hizo dawa kwa muda wa tangia tu mwezi wa 9. Nilianza kumeza mwezi wa 9 mpaka saa hii. Alafu kila baada ya miezi 6 naenda natolewa damu. Hata sina afya kwa mwili. Nikienda hospitali naambiwa ni kule balance diet, mtatoa wapi? Sina. Sasa nimeadhirika tu sana, hata mwili wangu sina afya kabisa.
The government is very insensitive and very discriminative, and it is aggravating the situation. They have been compensating victims in Rift Valley and Central and leaving the other areas, and this is doesn't augur well for the peace in this country.
Wakikubali watupatie usaidizi ili tupate vile tunaweza ishi na familia yetu.
This has dragged for years up to now. Nothing seems to be happening. Those who actually perpetrated the worst cases were those who live within this community. They still live with them. So, to me, in terms of justice, giving these guys justice, there is no hope for the victims. Number 2, compensation, even from the ICC, seems not to be there. Nobody cares about what happened, who lost, yet we hear there is a fund at the ICC that is helping those who are actually affected during any genocide, post-election violence, or any other kind of violence. But nothing seems to be happening. When they come here, they say, we want to build schools, we want to do that, this and that. Schools are already there. But this person was actually affected individually. So do you expect to help somebody who is suffering emotionally over the things that happened in 2007 by building a school? So, to me, hope for the victims has actually dwindled.